The aim of this experiment is to plot standard curve, oblique calibration curve for the drug carbimazole using UV visible spectrophotometer with the help of Excel sheet. Wavelength maxima used for spectrophotometric determination is 234 nanometer. ICH Q2R1 guideline recommends linearity should be established across the range of analytical procedure with minimum 5 concentrations. ICH Q2R1 guideline also has specified different ranges for different analytical procedures. Here, attempt is made to establish linearity over entire range of UV spectrophotometric determination till Lambert-Beer's law is obeyed. For that purpose, consider following observation table. First column number is for serial number. Second column mentions concentration in microgram per ml. Third column mentions measurement of absorbance. N is equal to 3. Here absorbance are measured in triplicate. Fourth column mentions average absorbance measurement. Fifth column mentions calculation of standard deviation. And sixth column mentions calculation of relative standard deviation. According to regulatory agencies, percent RSD values should be less than 2. Now we'll calculate average absorbance of these three values. For that purpose, click equal to, go to function, then average, OK. So I have to give reference of these three cells as we are calculating average of these three values. I'll be clicking OK. I'm getting average absorbance. I'm dragging it down so that I will get average values for other readings. For calculation of standard deviation, click on this cell, equal to, go to function, click on standard deviation, click on OK. Give reference to these three cell values here, click on OK, you will get standard deviation. Drag it down so that you will get standard deviation values for other readings. Now come to calculation of percent RSD. I'll be using this formula. Percent RSD is equal to standard deviation divided by average absorbance into 100. Click on this, G10. G10 is standard deviation divided by F10. F10 is my average absorbance into 100. Once you get this value, please drag this formula down so that you will get percent RSD values for other observation. Now we will construct a standard curve. For that purpose, I will require concentration. I'll be using paste spatial, clicking on paste link. So I'm getting concentrations. Then I need average absorbance. I'll be clicking copy. Then I'm using paste spatial, paste link. Now I'll be getting my X values and Y values. I'll be selecting these values, clicking on insert, going to charts, then scatter. I'm getting a standard curve. To get the equation of line, you can click on any point and right click, go to add a trend line, click linear. Then I need to click this because I need an equation of line. Then I'm clicking on this because I need R square value on the chart. So I'll be getting both of this equation of line and R square value on the chart. Now I need a chart title, so I'm getting a chart title here, an axis title. I'll be putting this title here. Chart title is absorbance versus concentration. Here x-axis title is concentration in microgram per ml. So I'm going to insert symbol using this symbol microgram per ml. We're putting title to y-axis absorbance. My standard curve is ready. Now I need to find out concentration of unknown solution. I have absorbance of that solution. So it is a y value. So I'll be using this equation for calculation of my concentration. So if you see this equation here, same equation below y, I'll be putting absorbance value and I need to calculate my x. After solving this equation for x, I'll be getting my concentration as 71.41 microgram per ml. Now we'll see important instructions with respect to our y-intercept. This value represents y-intercept. It should be as close to 0 as possible. Now see important note, a higher or non-zero y-intercept may be due to problem either associated with preparation of stock solution or using standard of less purity. Kindly refer our video based on dilution scheme to understand preparation of stock solution and subsequent dilutions. Kindly refer your suggestions or queries, if any, to the following faculties. Name of the following faculties and detailed addresses are provided. You can write an email to any of these faculty and can put your suggestions or queries. Please like the video if it is useful and subscribe.